slide, and we tried to make it more safer by putting foam on the bottom and putting like sandpaper on the slide, so it would be more slower. And we made a fence for to keep people from going in front. And
why does the sandpaper make it slower? Do you know?
Because it's more it makes more friction.
What was your favorite part of doing the project? Have you answered that question before?
It's the fence.
The fence. Why was the fence your favorite?
Because it was way easier than the rest.
It was easier than the rest. Yeah. How many people worked with you on your project?
3.
3 people? So it was you and 2 others, or 4?
Me and 2 others.
You and 2 others? Okay. So you had fun? Yeah?
We made the Tetherball, and we made the Tetherball tall for the older kids and small for the little kids, because the kindergartners and the preschoolers got hit by the Tetherball a lot.
So if it's taller, they won't get hit with the ball? Okay. What else did you do with Tetherball?
Well, if they do get hit, they'll fall on the cotton balls.
Oh, so it's, why'd you put cotton balls?
So if they fall, they'll fall on it.
Because it's soft? Okay. Is there anything else that you did to make it safer or better?
If they want to play Foursquare, they can.
Oh, you put Foursquare too? Yeah? Is Foursquare fun? Yeah? How many people worked on your project with you?
3.
3? So there were 3 of you, or there 4 of you?
4.
4 in total? Did you have fun? Do you go outside and look at the tetherball differently than you did before you did the project? Yeah? Did you play tetherball before you did the project? Yeah? Was it fun? Yeah? What was the best part about the project?
The Foursquare.
It was about the 3 little pigs.
Okay.
And
what did the little pigs do?
The little pigs build their houses. And
one house?
Actually 3 houses.
3 houses, okay.
And
what about their houses? Were they all the same?
No.
No? They were different?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me how they were different?
By using different stuff.
Do you know what some of the stuff was that they made them out of?
There were sticks, bricks, and straw.
Sticks, bricks, and straw? Yeah? And so they just build houses and that's the story?
No, the big bad wolf came and he blew the houses down.
He blew them all down?
No, just one house stand, and it was the brick house.
It was the brick house. So the other ones fell down, huh?
Yes.
Yeah?
And the 3 little pigs, and when they blew them down, they kept on running into other people's houses to move in.
They tried to move in?
Yeah.
To stay safe?
Yes.
They were afraid of the big bad wolf?
Yes.
Because he was big and he was bad?
Yeah.
Yeah?
He wasn't called Big Bad for nothing.
So did you have fun?
Yes.
Yes. What all did you do for your project? I see you colored in a book. Did you color the story? Draw it?
We illustrated it.
You illustrated it. What else did you do?
And we built these houses.
And what are you going to do with the house?
Blow it
Miss
down.
Pemberton's gonna get a blow dryer and try to blow it down like the big bad wolf.
Ah. And when are you doing that?
Tonight?
Tonight? I heard tomorrow. Is it tomorrow?
No.
I saw some of them getting blown in Mr. Pack's class.
Maybe Monday or
Maybe Monday sometime, huh?
Tuesday or something.
So you read the story about the 3 little pigs?
Yeah.
And then did you get a video of it too?
We did a play.
Oh, you did a play. Okay. Did you have fun?
Uh-huh.
Yeah? Are you glad you came tonight to show off what you did?
Yes.
Awesome.
Definitely.
Anything else you want to share?
I want to share my house.
You want to share your house? Okay. We'll go get your house.
It's going to be good. This is all we have. This is all we have.
That's all you have? So you're not done with it yet, is that right?
Yeah.
You're going to work on it some more?
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
Ours was an integrated unit on the Three Little Pigs. We read about 9 different variations on the pig, Three Little Pigs books. The students did some writing on them. We wrote our own book. We did an interactive writing on the books. We did a video where the students were making, given different parts, and they did a reader's theater. We also talked about building and force and motion. So we pulled our science standards in, where we could, we wanted to talk about what could make a better house. How could the wolves make a better house? And here's a house right here that the students made. We talked about framing a house, and then we will take, when we have both students here together, try to blow those houses down with a blow dryer to simulate the big bad wolf, blowing them down.
How long did the project unit all last?
It lasted probably 3 weeks total. When we from the start time we started reading the books and talking about force and motion to today. So 3 weeks.
So what was the students' response to this project and all of the pieces and parts of it?
They seemed to have enjoyed it. They liked the different versions. We did our readers' response journals, and they got to tell me their favorite parts of the stories that they read, or that I read to them in their interactive read-alouds. They picked their favorite books that they've written about, and then in the book that they wrote themselves, we actually did an interactive writing, and they made up their own story and pretty much combined different stories that we had written to make one new story that they are then got to illustrate. So.
Anything else you want to share for other teachers that are doing exhibitions and project-based learning activities?
Try to stay on schedule so you're not finishing it the last minute, and have fun with it. Pick something the kids are going to enjoy.
So our project was, how can we as engineers make our playground safer? As teachers in our first grade pod, we were noticing that students were having some issues with some of the playground, like the one slide that they were going down was super fast. So we were thinking about that real world problem of how can we actually make our playground safer. So we went at it with the standard being the motion standard and our science standards. And one of the ways that we jumped off the unit was by reading Roller Coaster. And then, so we really worked through books to look at motion and bring in some of that vocabulary and kind of do that inquiry model with it. As we were doing it, students were observing what was happening on the playground, and they were thinking about what piece of the playground that they wanted to focus on. This group in particular focused on the monkey bars, and you can see one of their integrated or interactive writings that they did talked about how they would make the monkey bars safer. We also did things where we read a couple other books. This was another one we did, was Forces Make Things Move, to really focus in on that vocabulary and get them thinking about what's gravity, what's force, what's motion in general. When we were doing our PBL night, another interactive writing we did was we actually made an invitation to our PBL, and we talked about the whole what an invitation actually looks like. So that was another form of writing that we did with this. The students really had to work to collaborate too. That was one of the main goals in the unit, was to actually get them to solve a problem together, how to work as a team. One thing that we also did was we had an expert panel come in at the beginning of the unit, and they asked them questions. We had Mr. Thiel talked about like the playground and the design of it. We had the nurse come in to talk about where the accidents happened on the playground. Mrs. Anders came in to help along with that too, and Mr. Dietrich came in as our engineer and how to solve those problems and work with our teammates. at the end of the unit, after they were creating their projects and doing their interactive writing, we also did an individual writing as well, where they just kind of wrote down what they learned about motion. So each student went ahead and did a sheet on just a paper on what they learned about motion, and we laminated it and put it into a book, and this will go in the classroom library so that they can share it during managed independent learning stations. Overall, the students really enjoyed working together and solving their problem, and I think if they had a choice to do another project or another unit where they had to work together, I think they would jump at the chance.
What would you share with other teachers about the project, organization, timing, those kinds of things?
Organizing it is very important, like having a schedule about what you're going to do, like which books you're going to read, what shared reading you're going to pull in, what some interactive writing opportunities may be when you're actually going to build your project, is very helpful in making it go smoothly, just so you stay sane and the kids stay sane. So, and like I said, the whole way we started it off was looking at some of that text set with the books, and that was kind of our jumping off point and having them observe the world around them.
Our exhibition night went very well this evening. It was with grade 1. We had the Three Little Pigs. The kiddos had to create a home that would not be tore down by the big bad wolf, and they read many stories about the Three Little Pigs and the real story of the Three Little Pigs. Really good activities going on through the day, and in the evening to see it all come together was really nice for the families. All the videotaping that took place ahead of time so that they could actually see what took place during the day was pretty awesome. The other activity that we had, students were to pick out a piece of playground equipment that they thought that they could improve. The same thing, just taking the videos of the students actually working on those tasks of creating a wonderful piece of equipment for our playground, and then presenting that in the evening to the parents. Pretty awesome. Had a lot of folks come tonight, so I'm very pleased with the outcome, and I think it was rewarding not only for the students and their parents, but for the staff as well.